This is Bill Chadwick. My guest this evening, Ulf Nilsson, centerman for the New York Rangers. Welcome, Ulf.
Thank you very much, Bill.
Ulf, it's quite a change coming over from the World Hockey Association to the National Hockey League Rangers, isn't it?
Well, it's a big difference, I think, to, first of all, to move to the big city, New York, and coming from 600,000 Winnipeg, and it's a big difference, but it's sure a lot of fun.
Was New York the prime reason that you moved out of the World Hockey Association?
Well, I think when we got the chance now to play in NHL, and we didn't really have any more to prove in the WHA. We won it 2 years out of 4, and when we got the chance to, we became free agents in NHL. We thought it would be really nice to try it, and it would be great to try it in the biggest city in the world.
How does Anders and you feel about your progress so far? We're through half of the season now.
Well, we've been playing with Pat Hickey most of the time, and from the beginning we had maybe a little tough time to get used to one another, and we haven't been playing that consistently well that I like us to play, but we've had a few good games, and one really good thing that I'm satisfied with is that we haven't let up too many goals against, and that's really important.
You and Anders have been playing hockey together for an awfully long time. Do you have any set plays, or do you just fall into the positions on the ice?
We try to fall into the position more or less, and we try to work the corners, like create 2-on-1 situations on the ice, and I think hockey is so much a team sport, so like we're only 2 out of 6 guys out there at the same time, so, and if everybody's playing the same system, it's going to work out really well, I think.
Talking about the system, coming from Winnipeg of the WHA and coming into the New York Ranger organization, and particularly the Shiro system, was that a difficult transition?
Well, it was a lot of pressure on Anders and me when we came here to New York, but then when Mr. Shiro came in too, and he just told us, just go out there and relax and play your own system, and still you didn't believe that really, and you wanted to please, and you were a little worried about what's going to happen. What does he expect me to do right now? But that's gone away. That was tough for the first few games because you were thinking what the people were thinking about you and what the press were thinking. But then after a while everything went away, and then you just start to play your own game, because that's the only way you can survive out there, I think.
I know during the season, and just now you mentioned it, that you were cognizant of your defensive play. It is, in my opinion, and Jim Gordon's opinion, that the line of Hickey, Nilsson, and Hedberg is just about as good defensively as they are offensively.
Well, we try to go out and every shift with the idea that no one is going to score against you, and if you prevent the other line from scoring against you, you're going to get a lot of chances in their end, because they're going to do the mistakes. And hockey is, I think, a game of doing as few mistakes as possible out on the ice, because it's very hard, because every team is so strong, and it's very hard to create opportunities just to deke players. You just have to capitalize on their mistakes.
How about the transition for your wife and your little boy and little girl, moving from Sweden now to Winnipeg, and from Winnipeg here to New York City?
Well, both our children are born in Winnipeg, so they know that life pretty good, and they really enjoy it. My little girl is in nursery school out in Scarsdale. My little boy is going to start next semester, I think, but they really, and Barbara lived Long Island when she was 13, when her father worked over here in New York, so we really enjoy it.
Living in Westchester now, but how about in the summer, Ulf? What do you do then?
Well, we do like most of the other hockey players, like most of them, the Canadian boys, go back to Canada for a while, and it's myself and our families, we go back to Sweden and visit our families.
Ulf Nilsson, thank you very, very much, and good luck to you.
Thank you very much, Bill.
And now back to Jim Gordon.
Tonight's guest will receive this 5-inch Sony black and white TV. Has 100% solid state circuitry, an extremely stable picture, and a glare-free screen for indoor-outdoor viewing. Since the Sony only weighs about 13 pounds, when you travel, your favorite team can go with you.